Routine is the thief of time. I believe this is one of those things you have to experience in order for you to fully understand it. You wake up for work, get to work, most of the time is probably monotonous work. Get home from work, you might do something productive, but most of the time you're probably just going to chill and watch Netflix. That's what I do at least. And wake up the next morning and repeat. So I'm on my way to Stanford. There's a Stanford in just outside Cape Town. You know, there's a lot of places in SA that are named after so many places around the world. There's Nyanga in Cape Town, for example, which is named after, well, not really named after the small town in Zim, but they share the same name. There's Harare in Cape Town. I think it's like a township or suburb. Right now, I'm in Hermanus. There's roadworks. So there's a section where both sides are sharing the same piece of road. So we have to stop, let the other guys pass. I've been chilling here for 20 minutes and doesn't look like, you know, I'll be leaving here anytime soon. Okay. I think, am I getting too excited too soon? I think I am. Oh yeah, we going. Oh my God, that was, I was dying of boredom, eh? Okay, let's go. Born in 1806, Robert Stanford was a captain of the British Army until the age of 32, when he retired and decided to be a colonizer. He moved to the Cape Colony with his wife and soon purchased a farm next to Klein River, and within a couple years he was flourishing. He actually bought 7 more farms. He had a ship that shipped his produce from Stanford to Cape Town. That's how backed he was. However, trouble started in 1845 with the failed Irish Rebellion, when the British sent over a ship full of convicts and rebels to the Cape Colony. I guess they did the same thing to Australia. However, the locals were like, nah fam, we are not gonna let these criminals in. But Stanford, like many other people at that time, were still loyal to the Queen. So they provided that ship with supplies and food for a whole 5 months whilst it was stuck at sea. Okay, it looks like you're almost there. Let's go back to Tino there. I will continue that story later. I think I have arrived. Yep, I've arrived. Okay, check this place out. Name one thing a photographer would never forget when they're traveling. A camera bag. I don't know how, but I forgot my camera bag, which has my long lens. And the one thing you can do in Stanford is bird watching, because there's 200 species of birds here, but can't shoot birds without a long lens. So that's out. I'm gonna make a checklist of things I should never forget. Like when I'm leaving the house, I should make sure I've got my camera bag, my drone, you know, all those little things, because this should never happen again. Oh man, okay, let me make a plan.
Has been updated. Please check it on the map.
So, this is rather awkward. The drone's broken. Oh my God, now I have to replace the damn gimbal. Yo, okay. Looks like my day just isn't going well today. I forgot my camera bag. My drone is broken. It just won't. The gimbal just won't work. You know what? Let me go have dinner. Okay, let me go have dinner. So traveling doesn't have to be expensive. The place I'm staying at, found it on Airbnb for about 350 rands a day. that's super cheap, but it's a really cute place, as you saw from the video. And Stanford is about 2 hours away from Cape Town, and fuel-wise, it'll cost you maybe, let's see, 2 hours. That's about 150 kilometers. It'll cost you about 500 rands in fuel, for fuel total. That's there and back. And then food, you can, you know, cook your own food if you want. But some of us aren't very gifted in that department, so I just end up buying food instead, which is where I'm going to right now. You can just buy food from Pick and Pay, cook it by yourself. You can braai. There's braai facilities where I'm staying. You can bring pre-cooked food if you want, or eat at a cheaper place. I just chose to eat in this place because there actually aren't that many places open in this small town. You know, people in small towns are seriously rude. Let's see, there's a river in this place. I'm trying to look for the river. People in small towns are kind of rude. They just close their shops whenever they feel like it. Anyways, check this out. Oh man, imagine if I had brought my drone here. This place is so beautiful. You know what? I might just do some boat riding. One of the activities I was looking forward to two things in this tiny ass town. First thing I was looking forward to was bird watching. I wanted to just take pictures of birds. And the second thing I was looking forward to was riding on the lagoon with my drone. Wow, I can still ride it on the lagoon at least, but the drone thing, well, that's not happening. How do I get out of from here? Okay, so to continue off with Mr. Robert Stanford's story from yesterday, before I got distracted. So after the governor asked him to stop providing this rebel ship with supplies, he did. Unfortunately, it was a bit too late. Banks were already stopped doing business with him, and even doctors weren't treating his family, and as a result, his daughter died. Shortly after, he went over to England to plead his story and ask for compensation, and wow, it went really well because he was knighted. He was now called Sir Robert Stanford, and he was even given £5,000, which is a lot of money in today's money. I don't know how much it is. It's probably like, I don't know, 50,000. Nah, probably more. Nah, probably a whole lot more than that. Anyways, he got all that money, came back to Cape Town, unfortunately. Anyways, he came back to Cape Town and everything he had was gone. All his farms were trashed and burnt down. The people he left in charge pretty much just sold everything he had, which is really sad. I mean, think about it. You retire, you want to just colonize Africa, your own small piece of land in Africa, create a legacy for your family, but nah, your loyalty to the crown, your loyalty to the crown screwed you over. Anyways, yeah, he went back to England where he died at age 70 in Manchester. Shame. So there are these birds. They keep coming back to this little drinking thingy. I don't know what you call this thing. I'm sure it has a name. I'm gonna try something. Okay, there's a bird that keeps coming for a drink by this little drinker thingy, whatever here. So because I forgot my long lens, I've managed to set up my tripod and his wide zoom lens, and I'm gonna control it using my cell phone while sitting on it. Okay, so now we just have to sit and wait and just hope that these birds don't get freaked out by the camera setup. Okay, patience is the name of the game.